Now somebody, i.e. me, Murray, forgot to delete some of the old files. This is part 2, so we've got down to the stage where we're actually at the line itself. We've got that separated. It's very similar here, but these tend to form more of a knot.
Yeah.
So again, you just tease away at it. Just take your time, kind of shaking it works quite well, slackening it off. Then feed the loop round over there, and then that gives you the tail to take out. Now, quite a good check to do is actually of the length. Now we'll lose a bit with the knot. Let's put that down there. But nonetheless, if you take from the loop, it's okay. If you take from the loop to the end of one of them, it doesn't matter which one, just to take the length.
Yep.
And that's to about that point.
Yep.
Then pinch that in your fingers and take the other worn one.
Okay.
It should give you a reasonable.
Yeah. That's pretty,
and that probably because of the knot, etc. So that looks about right. Okay, put that to the side.
So yeah, feed it through. It's quite tight, isn't it?
Yep. So these ones, they tend to be open on one side, tight on the other. So if you've got glasses, sun shades, anything like that, perfect for that. Just tucks through. There you go. Opens out a wee bit.
Feed it through.
Then it should feed through fairly easily. If it's not, just open out again. There we go.
There you go. If you had a little hook, you could have hooked it through, I suppose.
Which is what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
Just see if that'll work. Oh, still a bit tricky. Should go through now. There we go.
Excellent. Now just see the top of it there.
Yep. Now, just to match, it was looped around the webbing rather than round itself. Now, if you don't do it the same way, it will actually make a difference on the length.
Yeah, it will. It will.
So what I would suggest is check some of the other ones, and on all of them, they're looped round there.
Yeah.
So we'll do it the same way. So it's not that I'm saying one way's right, one way's wrong. It's simply do it the way the manufacturer's done it, and at least then you've got consistency. So there we go, looped round, modestly tight. Now that was the top one of this set.
Yep.
So we've got that coming up. Now make sure you put it through from the same side. So coming up from the wing to the loop, coming up from the wing to the loop. It was the top one. So there, see which way the lay is. Put that on. And with the lay that way, that's then going down and through. Feed all the way back. Down and through.
Yep.
Pull it back. And just check it all lays neatly, which it does. And take out any twists. Not that it's a major.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a major issue at all, but taking out twist, and now we're back to the other side. Okay, picking up and checking a clean C. Picking up and checking a clean C.
Yep.
Running them back.
That was the middle one, wasn't it?
Yep, and that's the middle one. Got that there. So putting it down on the ground. Sliding these back, and the tail on that is coming up. Feeding that one back through. It's just the line from the spanner. Got that down there. There, I know it's not tangling around anything. This one is through. Now it has a certain natural kink lie to it, so I'm going to match the other ones which are down. So pop that one. No, it's okay. Pop that one
in the middle
through, and make it the middle one.
Yeah.
So there, matches the natural lie. this one matching actual lay or lie of the line, and then the tail, which is there, comes back up. Just a wee bit grass stuff, not a problem. Feed it all the way back through. Now, handy trick now, once you've got this settled down, just get the lengths so they sit tidy. So we want the bottom one, middle one,
just for a twist, I guess.
Yep,
yeah,
there.
Okay,
Nice, neat,
yeah.
all sitting stacked, no problem at all. The handy thing to do here is go down the line, all the way down, jump across to the next set, and then follow that up.
Just compare.
Nope, because there'll be different lengths. Following it up.
Ah, okay.
Just make sure that you've not passed anything through.
Okay.
We're up to the top now. Now see, normally you might have to do this in the opposite order, but this one was, it was the outer, so that's fine. So that goes in there. Now the other thing to check, often they have these double looped, which is actually quite a good idea, but in this case the glider hasn't been done that way. So if it hasn't been done with a double loop, which personally I like, don't do it. Do it the same on all of them. So just in case somebody has taken,
length as well.
It changes the length. Yep. So just check now. Has that been double looped? Has that been double looped? Yes.
That has. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Has that been double looped?
Yep, that's double looped.
Has that one been double looped?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll go leave this loose just for a second, and we're going to go check the other side to see for consistency.
Walk this way.
So right across. Go round. Okay, so we've got double loop there.
Yep.
We don't on that one. We don't on those ones. We do on that one.
So it's mix and match.
So mix and match. So personally, because it spreads the load, I think the double loop's a better idea. So for some reason, some of these lines haven't been double looped. So what I would suggest is all of them, but we can do these at a later date. So we'll get that side done. If in doubt, you're looking for an overall balance of probability. Plus, engineering-wise, which is better?
The double loop.
And the double loop is better because it spreads the load a wee bit more. So, look, take out the one we've just done.
It only takes a second to put the double loop in, though, doesn't it? It's not. Looks as though that one maybe had one at one time.
Put that in.
It shows you, doesn't it? You know, this will be mark of the manufacturer.
Now, as a certain gentleman knows, one time he phoned me up and said, Murray, my new tip line just arrived and it's the wrong length. And Murray said, well, check the handbook. What you probably find out is the handbook gives the line lengths for a medium glider, but your glider was large. Somebody in the past had replaced the tip sets, and they'd only used the size given in the handbook without using the size that's correct, just for their one. So we've got doubles on that, doubles on that. Doubles, so this is that side done.
Doubles,
next thing, brake fan back across. If you stay there, I'll get the brake fan.
I'll stay here.
Checking brake fan. That's all good. Coming back over. And check for the orientation. So we've then got this clean C's. I can see the C's all the way up to the wing. So
it's back through the pulley, isn't it?
Now, any issues with that?
Is there a twist?
Yep. So assuming we've not twisted it anywhere else, or I've not twisted it anywhere else, I would say that actually needs to come off for a second, take out the twist and put these back on, because I would say I've made a mistake there. So what do is keep that in my teeth?
Or pass it to me. Yeah.
One only. Round.
And then just move it on. And then that's the line you took off first. So, and you've got the double loop as well.
Okay.
I think that's fine.
Twist
the O-ring. I think the older wings had a plastic to stop the knurl. Is that what we call the knurls?
Some of them, the nut. But no, what it was to stop these sliding down over the nut.
Yeah.
So that the loop could be caught below there, which A, stresses it, and B, changes the length. And just retighten, just firm. Okay, so that's all good. And then check again, clean, and clean. Now that feeds through, making sure if there's an obvious orientation, you feed through. Now, seeing that's at the back, you've got to decide you want to twist slightly that way, which would be hands more forward, or twist that way, which is hands more back. That's the sensible way to have the slight twist, so that in flight, instead of being too much strain, it tends to be that way. So I would feed through from that being above, down. Then you unpop that. We've got the small mark, which was at the top of the knot, and the knot you use for that is a reef knot. Is a bowline.
Yeah.
So just slide it back, feel for it. That's the middle bit there. From there over, flip round, round the back in, and then slide it to reposition. Because you want quite a small one. So from there, with the wee mark, then slide the handle into position, tighten round there, and we'll test that in flight and see how it looks. And it looks fairly reasonable on that. Park that back. And we can, no point filming it, but what we'll do is we'll separate out the other ones and do that. Now, as we're over the leading edge at the moment, everything gets taken back as it would be normally for flight to the trailing edge. Then recheck for clean A's. So, lines should all drop down. There we go. Still got clean A.
Yep.
Got clean A. Hold the A's up. Check the B's. Clean separation. Difficult to see on the camera, but if you look round there, you can see that they're separated. You see them all the way up. Coming back to that one, and again we can see cleanly up there, so there should be no problems. Obviously with these lines it's not the easiest to see on the camera. And then we're back to the normal parking, just over, lines in, and we'll do the other side and then we'll head somewhere to test fly. So that's how to replace an upper line. Slow, steady, step by step, checking for the lay, so you don't end up kind of forcing it, but so it's back to a nice good grip, it's not flexing, stressing. Thank you, Duncan.